It's their last home game. 25 seniors will play their last game in the Carter, and it's the season finale. Lots to play for. The over-under is 57.5. Despite the delays, held Cincinnati to only one touchdown in the first quarter. How do you guys keep that mindset in the locker room and come out and play strong the rest of the game?
They kept us focused in the locker room.
The team is currently cooling down after a long practice. You want to talk intensity? 2 hours full of urgency and physicality here tonight. And anybody here on TCU's campus tonight could have heard this team out here practicing.
Frogs are favored in this one by 3, and the over-under is at 65.5.
We talked about Kennedy Basham in the pregame, and she, along with Silva, teamed up to have another solid performance.
The rain could play a factor in this one. The last time the two teams met, it was a whiteout. And what I mean by a whiteout is it snowed during the entire second half of play in Cincinnati.
Across town in Frisco at the Star, home of America's team, the Dallas Cowboys. Big 12 football media days means one thing. Football is right around the corner.
And for your last game here at the Carter of the year, how are you feeling coming off of it? And what does it mean to be a Horned Frog to you?
Man, it means everything to be a Horned Frog to me,
Tight end DJ Rogers has been here for the past 4 years and knows a thing or two about playing for a national championship. The Carter boys were fired up and ready to be back. A lot of excitement and a ton of energy. In the first 30 minutes, we had an opportunity to watch. We got an all-star group in the presser today.
Campus safety is a huge deal for current and incoming college students. Behind me, you can see TCU's blue light emergency system. But how do you use them?
It's another season of TCU football, Frog fans. Welcome to Fort Worth and welcome back to fall camp. I'm Alexah Montanes alongside Tatum DeHart, and we enter our 4th season covering the Frogs here at Frogs Today.
To add to the excitement of the Big 12 today, number 16 BYU and number 23 Utah will face off in the Holy War and fight for a top spot in the Big 12.
We are just 17 days before head coach Eric Bell and his team host Pepperdine to open the season.
The Cincinnati Bearcats came out looking pretty strong, scoring on their opening drive in the second quarter as TCU tried to respond.
And it's post-game here at Globe Life Field, where your Horned Frogs defeated Houston 7-1 behind 6 1/3, 2-hit stuff from sophomore Tommy Lepore. Offensive coordinator Kendall Briles, entering his 3rd season with the Frogs, talked about Rogers and how he thinks the running back room is the best it has ever been. After leading 1-0 since the first inning, the Frogs surrender a solo shot to Wright in the 9th, and then another run in the 10th and drop a tough one 2-1 to Arizona. After going undefeated and winning the regular season, the Frogs hosted the first round of the NCAA tournament for the 5th time in program history. The morning practices get going at 8:45, but players arrive around 5 a.m. to get the day started.
We'll mention Paul Oyewale on that side of the ball as he forced a fumble and recovered it, helping the Horned Frogs get on the board.
We're here in the Neely School of Business on TCU's campus. A campus fave has come back, and that is the Neely Flatbreads, which have returned in fall of 2025.
TCU students gathered, draped in yellow, to support a cause worth fighting for. The Childhood Cancer Awareness 5K took place on September 28th at TCU. This 5K was held by student organizations helping create a fun event, whether you wanted to run or walk.
I think it's really important because, one, it gains community among different groups of students. We have 4 different organizations today. We have Student Nurse Association, Frogs for Pediatrics, Frogs Fighting Cancer, and TCU Wellness. So it's a different group of people all joining together. And then on top of that, it also spreads awareness.
People of all ages participated and volunteered, including 119 runners and 82 volunteers, which helped raise $2,505 for St. Jude's Children's Research Hospital.
I think it's really important because it's pretty close to our age range, and I think a lot of us still consider us not adults, ourselves as not adults. And I think it's important because a lot of people have younger siblings and know someone who's affected by cancer.
As runners cross the finish line with yellow ribbons pinned, the TCU community shows that together, hope always runs strong. Alexah Montanes, TCU News Now.
As the sun rises on the Carter, the team takes the field, but not the team you think. The TCU turf management team gets to work days before game day, and weeks before football season starts.
So really, our entire process starts as soon as spring ball's over. We'll roll it. We have a 1-ton roller just to tighten it up as much as we can, and then kind of do any little things that we need to.
While prep is important, they have a larger importance than most think.
Number one is safety. Do we want it to look nice? Yes, we always do. We always want it to be nice and pretty. But the biggest thing is to make sure it's safe for the athletes.
But it takes a team to make this happen. Andrew spoke to the fact that his diverse team of guys and the work they put in makes it all come together. Behind every snap, tackle, and touchdown, the turf crew ensures the grass is always greener at the Carter. Alexah Montanes, TCU News Now.
With the 35-24 win, Josh Hoover led the team with 375 passing yards and 5 touchdowns. Not to mention Eric McAllister's stellar performance with 3 touchdowns and his longest being a 70-yard touchdown. Hi
everyone, my name's Alexa. Come with me for a day in my life. First, I made my bed, as always, and then I headed to the rec for a little workout before I got my day started.
Also, a fun fact, usually at the Super Bowl, you can bet on what song the halftime singer is going to sing first, or you can even bet on the Gatorade color of the winning team when they pour it on their coach. So there's fun bets like that too. Here's the final look. And now I gotta get dressed for work, but thanks for listening and I'll see you later. Have a great day.
Hey TikTok, this is Alexa, back for week 15 of my top NFL picks for betting. Let's get into it.